Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome for attending the Trails and Open Space Committee. Are we taking attendance?
Yes. Yes.
Great. And can I have a motion to approve the minutes of October 8th?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, great. Jason? To move some things around, right?
Absolutely. Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon. First on the agenda are pretty standard items. We've got 3 trails grants we're closing out this month. Those are the 2023 project in the town of Edinburgh, and I'll cover that in more detail later in the comments. But 2023 town of Edinburgh, 2024 town of Half Moon, and 2024 Village of South Glens Falls. So those are were approved via resolution 216 of 23 and 211 of 2024. So each of those are $10,000. So I need a board resolution to transfer the funds out of the Trails Reserve account, an amount of $30,000 to the Trails Grant Program.
Discussion, motion?
Second,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Approved.
Okay, just some standard updates out of the department. Our usual update on open space and farmland protection projects there, a complete summary of where we're on with those. We've got a couple more coming, you'll see probably to the board in December to close those out. Making progress there. We're because we approved our 25 projects, we're back up to 30 pending trail projects. So a lot of them out there. We've got some coming in next month. Continue to work on all the municipalities with those, and you'll see a list there of some of the older ones, the 2 oldest ones. We are making pretty good progress on one with the town of Saratoga until the National Park Service went on furlough there. So that was frustrating. We're going to continue that once we get going again. And the other 2021 project is part of the Graphite Range Community Forest Northern Gateway, and we're working with the town of Greenfield on that. So hopefully we can make some progress on those and get those cleaned up as well. We're approaching our last couple days of our inclusionary period for the agricultural districts in the county. We had 2 at the typing in this memo. They were from Greenfield and Malta, and we just added one from Saratoga yesterday. So we only have 3 applications this month. You have until October 31st to include those or make a petition for the ag district, and then we'll commence meeting at the end of the year with Agricultural Farmland Protection Board, and we'll be to you after the first of the year to start that inclusionary process. That's something we go through every year. Had another couple meetings, the Graphite Range Community Forest Advisory Committee, still continuing to work on the everyday issues that are coming up there. Supervisor Grasso and I attend those meetings. A lot of usage on the parcel, a lot of great stuff happening up there. So last week I was asked to attend a ribbon cutting for the LeClaire Curtis Preserve Project in the town of Corinth. This was a land donation, but we funded the transactional cost for this. Really a great event. Plan had posted on social media, and I think we picked it up as well. I think there was 50 to 75 people there. Assemblyman Simpson was there, Senator Tedisco, town supervisor, numerous reps. Really a great day. They did a trail tour afterwards, so that was funded with our. We closed that a couple months ago with our open space funds. And last but not least, we've finally completed the large snowmobile connector project in the town of Edinburgh and Providence. So this was started all the way back in the day, Supervisor Collier and Supervisor Raymond. We've been working this almost 8 or 9 years with permitting and everything, really construction for the last 2 summers. So there's some pictures there. 2 large bridges were constructed by the Snowmobile Club, 1 large bridge by DEC. Really a great project. Snowmobile Club provided help every day, rented machinery. Town of Edinburgh, town of Providence helped. County DPW staff helped on a couple days. And really we're talking 11 miles of new snowmobile trail that'll connect Lake Desolation down to Providence right on the tip of Fulton County. So what it does is oftentimes in the winter we have closures for logging or poor ice conditions on the lake. This will give us another access point to the snowmobile trail system. So really a great project. We had a phone call with DEC and Chris Rush on a press release. We're looking at doing something early winter, possibly a pretty big event with the Snowmobile Club supervisors, sort of a grand opening, and so we're waiting to get some snow and we'll be planning that. But this is the last step in that process. So it was really a great project. And the pictures you can see, there's the town staff, the 2 bridges, and just some pictures of the snowmobile trail.
comments, questions?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, so Jason, do we have any snowmobile trail maps that shows this segment?
Yeah,
Just
yep.
to kind of
Yep.
orient ourselves in terms of what segment was constructed.
Yeah, when I came-
Fits into the
Absolutely.
bill.
Yeah,
So,
I'll shoot it out to the committee. It was part of our board resolution, I believe, in August where, because we had to add this as a new trail. So, but I'll get that out.
That's all, everything's done with these, or the funding for that trail, through the
Yeah,
trail funding,
yeah,
included in the maps now for,
yeah, it was included. So we had worked, the club had to give up some secondary trails, but we've been working for a couple of years to get that mileage added for this because it's a quarter A trail. So this is, a large community connector trail. Yep. Like I said, the town staff, you can look at it. Supervisor Grasso was asked before the meeting, but
that's
I mean,
completely in the park too, right? That
100% in the park. So we had to do a joint APA permit for the wetland crossing. So those telephone poles they're dragging are 37 feet long. So it gives you an idea of, each one of those had to go 3 miles in the woods. So it was a lot of work. A lot of folks helped out, and to see the completed projects really come out nice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn.
Have a great day.
Get you out there.